this week we've actually had a whole variety of things going on. Now, when we actually have a look at, so you can have a look at fanaticalfuturist.com or 311institute.com. You can have a look at the blog and you can get some of these off there. So, for example, basically, we actually saw Google's artificial intelligence that managed to redistribute wealth better than many governments and politicians would, according to the researchers and everything else. We've seen Jack Dorsey. So Jack Dorsey obviously sold Twitter to Elon Musk for $44 billion. And I know that Elon Musk is very, very happy about that, as are all the regulators and governments. But what a lot of people might not know is that Jack Dorsey, when he was actually at Twitter, started running a program called the Blue Sky program. So he's actually now launched a social network basically called Blue Sky. But Blue Sky is a fully decentralized, sort of semi-autonomous to fully autonomous social network with no central point of control. It uses Web3 technologies. Dorsey actually talks about Web5 technologies, which again, you can have a look at the website and see what he means by that. But essentially, when you have a look at the Blue Sky social network, it's clusters of servers, and it does resemble a little bit, or it does look a little bit like a decentralized autonomous organization. So I thought that's sort of, been quite interesting. Then when we have a look at what NASA has been up to, NASA is now starting to trial 3D printing electronics in space because they've just awarded a $57 million contract to Icon to 3D print different buildings on the moon. But from NASA's perspective, they say, you can't just keep shipping electronics and other gubbins basically up into space from Earth. At some point, we're going to have to be able to make a smartphone in space. So that so the astronauts can share alien selfies or whatever they are. We've got the first trials of lab-grown blood. So lab-grown blood, which is actually a UK innovation, that is a staggering breakthrough. A little while ago, the United States government, the military arm, tried to create powdered blood because, we all know basically that there isn't enough blood to go around, when we talk about, blood donors and blood donations,
yeah,
etc. So lab-grown blood, basically in the UK, basically that's actually quite seismic news in the healthcare space. We've got Shutterstock that is now starting to use generative artificial intelligence to create images and imagery basically on its site. So there's been obviously big debates basically about if I, for example, as a Shutterstock customer, download a piece of generative art that was made by an AI, rather than a photo that was taken by a human or a piece of art that was created by a human, how does Shutterstock compensate the artists in that kind of equation? So I know that a lot of artists and a lot of creatives are now worried about the continual march of artificial intelligence that can create a whole variety of different content, whether it's virtual reality assets, whether it's games, books, art, articles, videos, podcasts, et cetera, et cetera. They're worried about that sort of taking their jobs. And then, sort of elsewhere, we've got people who've managed to reverse engineer Starlink's, SpaceX's sort of Starlink network to recreate GPS, which apparently SpaceX weren't too happy about.
No, I can imagine.
The US government is going to give IoT devices cybersecurity ratings from 2023. But then, when we have a look at some of the other sort of fun things, we've got artificial intelligence creating its own podcasts now, actually, ironically, out of Dubai. That's it. So maybe one day you and I basically can just be having an infinite conversation like Herzog while we're on a beach, picking up the royalties.
Well, that would be something.
Yeah, and then we've got breakthroughs in molecular computers. And, we're not even touching the surface, basically, of some of the futuristic news that has actually come out.
There's lots of content, of content to be consumed on your incredible website, 311institute.com, and also, of course, the fanaticalfuturist.com. Matthew, I know we're short on time in terms of looking after the family, making sure we don't have any more mistakes pre-Christmas and actually enjoy our downtime. So I would say thank you so much for being here. It was absolutely incredible, fascinating to learn about everything which is going on in the future world of construction and manufacturing. And until next time, have a wonderful Christmas, and I hope everything goes well.
Indeed, you too. Take care. Cheers, Freddie. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Matthew.
Bye-bye.